Hey everybody, it's Steve with Sky194, and I appreciate you taking the time to visit and check out my video. And we're getting ready for my league race here in Eseniors, and this week it's at Donington Park. And of course, I'm in my Lamborghini Huracan Evo 2, the only one in the field, of course. And just want to show you the standings. So we got Chris Moses. He's jumped into the lead. He's so very strong. He's really. I mean, he was actually below me, and he's shot up to first. Chris Bourne, which again he's in the AMG. He's second. Peter Wolfshiner, he's in third in the Porsche. Again, very fast and strong. And then I'm fourth, so I've moved up to fourth in the Lamborghini, and John Saunders is fifth in the BMW. Again, he's the champion from last season, and again, he's again very fast. So, and there's still a bunch of people down there that are still moving their way up, like Brad and all that, and so you got some still fast people all over the place. And you see Chris Moses in the lead with 295, and down to John Saunders with 259. I have 276. So again, I'm about 20 points away, 19 points away from a tie. So again, it's a little bit of a gap there, and it's going to be really tough. Um, with Chris, because he is so good, so fast. So we'll just have to do the best we can. You can see his results. I mean, the round two really, he had internet issues. So that's his biggest Achilles heel is internet issues. And that was, finished 20th. But you can see he's a one or two finisher. I think round three he was running out of. That's when I passed him. He ran out of fuel. Yeah, at Watkins Glen. I passed him right there, right before the finish. That's the only reason he finished there. Otherwise, he would have been 1 and 2 again. So again, he's very fast. Um, where you can see me, I'm pretty consistent, but just not enough performance. Sixth, fifth, eighth, and fourth. I really need to up my game, so hopefully we can, try to do good here. Hopefully, again, these guys are really quick. A lot of respect. It would be nice if I could stay where I'm at. I'd love to get into the top three, but again, my next guy up is Peter Wolfsteiner, which he's already won. I think he's won one race, second, and some others. So again, we're only about 6 points away from him, so that's doable, but it's going to be tough, tough. So we'll see what we can do, and we'll go ahead and head down to the track into Donington Park. Alrighty, well, we're back here getting ready to start for the race. I qualified fifth. Pole is about a half a second faster, a little less than that. It's just flying.
Going double file.
He ran at like a 126.65. I ran at 127.11, I think. And I could have done a little better, but I was pretty much maxed out. I mean, I had a little bit better in my Delta, but I just couldn't get it together. Peter Wolfensteiner, I guess he had some issues, some problems, so he couldn't make it. So that's a shame. He's the one that's ahead of me in points. But Saunders is right behind me, and he's right over there in that number one BMW. So he's doing good. Moses, of course, is right in front of me. So we gotta be watching not to get too close, because those seems like the Ferraris don't start as good.
Green light, go, go, go. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Very tight field. Oh, Bird made a good start. That hurt. Yeah, Bird's going. Man!
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
That really hurt. Oh, God, it ain't done that the whole time. I got dirt on my tires. Oh, that really hurt. Oh, that was just stupid.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, I tell you, this has been my week for just stinking it up. All the way back to 11th. Good race I should have. Come on, car. Dang. Tires are all screwed up now. I think they lost pressure. Oh, no.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
There, let him go.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
This is so disappointing. I was really wanting a good race. Just nobody's fault but my own. Which you don't need here because you can't pass. I had a great start and I foobar it. Man.
Gaining on the car ahead in sector 2.
grief.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
My rhythm's all messed up. I can't. I just can't drive for nothing. I can't get around them.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Finally.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Dang it.
Gaining on the car ahead is up to 3.
Not much. Braking too late there. Yeah, they're going faster now. That's better, but didn't gain no time.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful. Gaining on the driver ahead in sector 3. Well done, mate. This is me, your personal best. Pit window is open.
Keep going. Dang it. Out of position. Come on, Steve, dummy. Oh, they slowed way down.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
Gotta hit my spots. That's about where I should hit it, right there. Trying to crawl back anything I can.
Well done, mate. Trust your best.
If I can stay around here, that would be good, time-wise. Probably come in next time.
Slow car ahead.
There we go. Everything the same. Should have gone a little hotter. Didn't want to blow it like I did the last time, but
Mandatory stop is not clear. Come on, go, go, go.
Well, Saunders right in front of me. See what we can do. Tough, very tough. Trying to hang on here. Oh, dang gummit. That was my fault. There he goes.
There's a slow car up ahead.
That was my fault. I thought he was going to accelerate, and he just didn't. Now I gotta see if I can catch him back up, which I don't know. This race couldn't get much worse. It just keeps going south. But my fault, so I'm not, as some people say, I cry about it. I'm not crying about it, I'm just stating facts. You know, I just screw up. So, it's just the way it goes. Disappointing because I know I got a lot better car, so, but, you know. Just blame the dummy behind the wheel, so it's the way it goes. Oh, he's running good.
Losing time to the car in front of
I'm running like crap. Seems like this thing does better later in the stint where everybody else is slowing down. One thing I don't like that I'm thinking about, it's not, you know, I just don't like the way it feels, is I've added some negative camber to the front. And I gotta turn this wheel too much. I hate that. I like small inputs, especially these hairpins down here. I gotta sit here and crank the wheel way over to turn, and I just don't like it. So I think that was a mistake. I should have left it where the negative camber where it was. It's throwing my timing off and everything. It's just I got to turn the wheel so much for to get it to do something where I didn't seem like I had to turn it that much before. Just, I don't know. I just don't like the feel of it. It's handling good. It just throws my timing off, I think. Then my arm starts to hurt, and then it just gets worse and worse. So, like I said, that's why you got to make it. You got to make it comfortable. I should have been thinking about that instead. I was thinking maybe it'll help me with performance, but
There's a car leaving the pit lane, watch out.
done that many times in the dirt. Yeah, Chris Bourne isn't here either. I think he had some issues. So hope they're all doing. Hope everything goes okay for guys that are having some things going on.
Gaining on the car heading sector 1. The pit window is closing now.
Oh my goodness. That was awful. Probably should have went going again after I wrecked Saunders and just let him go by. But, you know, that cost me more time. I couldn't see him. I didn't know where he was. I didn't know how bad I wrecked him, so. Like I say, it was totally my fault, so. Ooh, I knew that was going to do that. Come on. Dang. It's gonna be really hard to get around him.
Gaining on the car ahead in sector 2.
Dang it.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Well, at least we moved up one position. It'd be really nice if I could get those guys, but... Well, Bird just got a drive-through. Well, at least I'm staying near my Delta. Gotta stay near my Delta. See if they can mix it up and hold each other up. How many laps left?
Another car heading sector 2.
That was close.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Leaders on the final lap now. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left. The leader has finished the race. Alright, checkered flag.
I'll take it.
You did the best you could. I'll bring the car back.
From that epic screw up. Or actually multiple screw ups, but who's counting, right? Struggled to finish 5th. So I'll take that though, because it could have been way worse. Dropping all the way back to like 10th or something like that, or 11th, or had to really push hard to get past Saunders and Holmes. See, Brad, he won the race. Congrats to Brad. Moses 2nd. Civilian 3rd. That's not how you say that. Selvin is 3rd. So again, real happy with the finish. Even though I screwed up the race, and I should have done even better than that. I should have been on the podium, but you know, shoulda, coulda, woulda. So, you know, it's the car. The car is good. I mean, it really is. The car, you can put it where you want to put it. You can keep your corner speed up. It's great on the brakes. I mean, it goes great through the chicane. I mean, I think I ran my personal best in qualifying, or no, maybe not, but for personal best for the new update, I'll say that. I think I ran a 26 something, but that was before. Definitely in the Lamborghini, it's the personal best out of any Lamborghini. So, I mean, again, I'm really, really happy with that. So it's definitely not the car. The car is really good. It's just me. So it's just me that, thank. I need to say something to him. but I need to apologize for hitting them. But again, I appreciate everybody's support. And even when I do good or bad, again, I'm my hardest critic because I just need to do better and I should do better. Um, but again, we'll come back here and go over the setup. So again, we can get out of the server here and we'll talk about a little about setup about what I was talking about with the negative camber and things like that. All right, well, I'm going to show the last couple laps since there was the best action of the whole race was there. So let's check it out. Of course, I had Saunders and Holmes in front of me. I could tell they were slipping and sliding a little bit, so I knew that their tires were probably pretty worn. And again, I had to back off there because that would have ended badly. But coming down here, if you get too close to somebody, if you're right on them, you can't carry momentum. But if you just have a little gap, you can carry the momentum like normal. And he, unfortunately, went off in the grass, and that killed his momentum, so I was able to get alongside of him. I really think the Audi, well, I don't know. I mean, I think the Audi might have been holding him up a little bit in certain places because he looked like he was really hanging on for dear life as far as the tires must have been really bad, or maybe he didn't take tires. I don't know. So that could be too. That would make sense. Also, the car was, again, I mean, nice to be just a little bit more pace, but I really think that it had the consistency in spades. Me no, but the car, yes. And of course, I was all over him there, and he just, just did, nothing wrong with what he did. Just normal defensive driving, so nothing wrong with that. But again, come down here, the same thing. And I was kind of close, but I tried to he was in the inside, and I wanted to go the normal run because that kills your momentum, and of course it made him run wide. So if you look back, he's on the inside. He's over there on the inside. So of course you should be way over here. So I mean I think he comes back some, but it's going to absolutely just kill going through here. No momentum, and so see, you should be right here. He's in the middle of the track, if not to the right. So it's just, again, maybe that's the defense. He's trying to be defensive, but if you have a little bit of a gap and you can keep your momentum through there, you're going to carry all that momentum down the other straightaway. So, and of course that probably made him run a little wide. And see, not real bad, but I mean, it just killed his momentum to stay on the track. And he did hit the grass just a little bit, but that allowed me to get next to him. And of course, now I'm on the inside, but basically just do a block pass. I mean, basically, he can't, I'm on the inside, and, I know I'm not out here, so I can't carry the momentum, but just do a block pass so he can't get back underneath me. But he had to stop or spin me. And then from there, it's just, push as hard as I can to the end. And you can see going through the chicane, I mean, I just pretty much did my normal thing. Both of them were, I mean, they went real deep. That was out of bounds. But they're probably trying to fight, they're both fighting it out. again, super happy with the setup, and at least trying to recover some of the points lost here. So um, we'll head on back to the track so we can go over the setup. All right, well, we're back here at Donington Park, my favorite British track. I love this place. It's a really fun place. Um, but let's go ahead and get to the setup. And we got 25.6 left front, 25.4 left rear, 26 right front, and 25.8 right rear. The toe's negative -0.1 with the camber at negative 3.6 and the caster at 9.6. On the rear, the toe is a positive -0.2 with the camber at negative 2.7. So here, this is what I did. I raised this negative camber to negative 3.8. Okay. I really don't. I still think it feels better the other way, especially later in the run, because you know how it is. You know, the later in the run, you got to turn more and more and more, and maybe other people wouldn't bother them, but me, it just does. Um, so I actually liked it a lot better here, and I really think performance-wise, it's maybe the same. If there's a difference, it's very minute. Now, the one thing I did have a little bit more negative toe in the race, so that's something that you can add to it to try it. You can probably go all the way up to negative 0.15. So that's something I would try. But I have, the setup can go either from negative -0.1 to negative -0.15. So again, any of those will work. Just try it to whatever best suits you. But here, where these turns are and the hairpin, or well, I should say the two hairpins. But I mean, you just need the car to rotate and turn in very aggressively, so you can, again, get the car to rotate as quick as you can and be able to get back on the gas. So again, I'm going to leave it at negative 3.6, but again, in the race, I had it at negative 3.8, and you can adjust that to your, to your liking. So electronics, we got 3, 3, 3, and 5. Again, I never even messed with this. The TC2, I was messing with a little bit. And again, with going with more negative camber, it might have been giving the car a little bit more turn on the front as far as um, coming off the corner. It might have been making the car turn a little bit better, maybe, and that would give me the oversteer a little bit coming off, and that's why I had to adjust this. So again, it's all one thing affects something else. So again, just keep that in mind. But everything here, of course, I didn't adjust the map to 5 or anything else. I just kept it at 3 because some of those corners, like the hairpins, a little bit of engine braking, pulling the car in, bringing it in a little tighter kind of helps. So I could have gone to 5. I never have tried it there, but 3 is a good starting point. Fuel, of course, is 55 liters, number 1 brake pad. Mechanical had 5 on the anti-roll bar, 58 on the brake bias, steering all the way down. Springs in the front are 190,000 with a bump stop rate of 700 and a bump stop range of 5. And on the rear, the springs are 154,000 with a bump stop rate of 1,000 and a bump stop range of 24. Anti-roll bar is 4 and preload is 80. Again, here it's really just pretty good, good balance. Really, brake bias, you can go down to 57, no problem. You can probably even get away with 56, like for a lap, like I turned it down to 56 the last lap or two during those passes because I was just going to give it everything I had as far as rotation and braking and all that. So basically I turned it down to 56. So you can do that. You have some adjustability there. Shocks on the front are 10, 18, 17, and 23. And on the rear, it's 8, 12, 14, and 21. And again, I just adjusted all this with Motec, and I just adjusted it again after the race here. So it's a couple clicks here and there. The front was actually really good, just very minor adjustments. The rear was a little bit out on the bump, so I had to make a little bit bigger adjustment there. But basically nothing huge. So again, the graphs come in really good with a Evo 2. I like the graphs very much. Aero got 55 in the front, 64 in the rear with a maxed out with a 12 wing and a 4 and a 4 in the brake ducts. and the front arrow variation is a 0.6 to the positive. So again here, if you increase the negative toe here, you might want to consider going down on the ride height here. You might want to go down just one click. Just try that. You can leave it the same, but that's something it might overrotate, to have too much corner entry. But just again, just something to consider because the rear does come up as the fuel comes off. So you can see it comes up one click when you're down near the bottom. So again, just something to keep in mind. Excuse my voice. I think I'm losing it a little bit. But again, I appreciate it. I hope you give me a like and subscribe. Again, I don't mean to get anybody upset. And, as far as me getting mad, I'm sorry. I apologize for that. But I just get mad at myself. I'm not, it's not anybody else. I just get aggravated at me for just making some stupid mistakes. But especially when I know the car is good for at least I can keep pace. And then it's, me that kind of drops the ball. So again, I apologize for that. But again, it's just, I just blame me. So, but this setup is really good, and I'll leave it the link for this setup in the description, and of course, it will also go over to my Discord. So you can also, go over to my Discord, and they're all free. And I do have a PayPal if you want to help contribute. Any amount is fine. I really appreciate any amount is good. So don't feel bad for anything. Whatever you feel that you can is great. But again, a like and subscribing and sharing, all those are support too. So again, thank you to everybody that does those things because that's a lot of support also. So again, it helps me with all the YouTube stuff and also, getting my videos out there. So again, I appreciate it. And I sure hope that you come back and visit again really soon. Y'all take care. See ya.